to Women Waking the World. My name is Marilyn Nyborg, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about what we're about, Women Waking the World. In essence, we are committed to bringing and restoring women's values, wisdom, and influence to the world at large, and in our homes, our families, in our communities. I'm going to tell you an analogy. If you were to take a frog, which you wouldn't, and put it in hot water, it would jump out. If you put it in cold water and turned up the heat, and pretty soon you'd have frog legs. Well, if you look around us, you will see that our culture is terribly distracted, very fearful, filled with worries and concerns. And we need now to speak up to what we don't want to have happen. We don't want to go to war. We need to speak that very, very loudly. There are other things and issues that we as women have to speak up to, because it's not, the congressman is not particularly interested in women's interests and needs, and that's been very evident to us. We have to bring those needs to the public and to one another. It really begins with a conversation. It's what is it you're saying to your friends, to the men in your life, and what is it you're aware of that you can speak to even in the moment. Now sometimes we get embarrassed. Well, you know what? That's fine. We have to be okay with being embarrassed. We have to be okay with taking the lead, even when we don't feel prepared. Strangely enough, men never feel they have to get prepared. Women feel we need to be prepared. Well, guess what? What I believe is true is that we are empowered, and we need now to mobilize that power to make a difference in the world. I want to speak a little bit about sacred activism. Sacred activism is really about moving from your heart and your soul, not from an agenda, not from politics, not from making something, not from profiting, but doing what is necessary in the world. And heaven knows we have the tools. We can get on Facebook now and talk to thousands of people around the world. And we can talk to our neighbors, our friends, our husbands, and the men in our lives. And we need to do that. We don't have to be angry about it. We simply need to point out what we see that is no longer tolerable. What is it you want to create for yourself and for your children? And we need to speak to that. We don't have to mess over with the issues per se. We need to talk about what we want to create, what kind of a world we want to create. So we invite you to join us as a woman waking the world. Please come to our website, which is www.womenwakingtheworld.com. And Facebook, if you type in Women Waking the World 2013, you'll come to our current site where you can add comments or your own concerns and issues. Hopefully you'll find inspiration there, and on both sites you'll find videos and articles, and staying as current as we can with things you're not going to read about in the newspaper, things that women are thinking about and need to really embrace. And so we hope you'll join us. Thank you so much.